This is what happens when you give Mayhem buttons and he does not push them. But welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
First of all, this man knows how I rock. This man knows what he can do, and he still wants to blame it on me. I have things. You know what, Reginald? Have a wonderful.
No, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, everyone of under all walks of life, welcome to the 4-Letter Nerd, brought to you by a Hyrule Geek X Unlimited something or another. I'll get back to you on that. But anyway, welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. We've got a great show lined up for you. As you can see, the issues are already starting because Mayhem is gonna mayhem, and we can't stop it. Yeah, throw your arms up all you want. Don't you push that button. You stay back there. That's right. That's right. That's why we have the buttons. But thank you for joining us tonight. We will be discussing Christmas movies, good and bad. And one of us is probably going to get a lot of heat from the others, but that's okay. We're here to talk about it and express our feelings and share. I should have hit the button right. I should have just brought you in right there. I should have. Yeah. Do your dance. Anyway, we're talking Christmas list or Christmas movie list. Good movies, bad movies. Sometimes we agree, sometimes we don't. This is going to be one of those times where we probably aren't all in agreement, but that's okay. That's what makes the show good. So first, as you know, I don't do this by myself. That's why I say we. And first of all, let me bring in the man who we all love, who we all miss when he's not here. We know he's getting older, so our time together is going to be that much more special because we don't know when he's going to give up the cake and retire from everything completely. We will miss him that day, but we'll always think of him because he is the cake boss, Bergie. Oh, he's muted. You're muted. You are muted.
Background, just because
There you go.
I wasn't sure if you would hear me during the intro, so I was like, oh, let me mute this. See, this is how old I am, and I grew up with technology. The hell, guys, I don't even know how to use it.
When the intro is going, nothing comes through.
Yeah, that's true. I have a feeling that some of my choices are going to be the controversial ones, aren't they?
No, well, one of them will. I agree with it because, spoiler alert, they don't know what movie this is. I still haven't seen it. I'm sure you can figure out which one it is. Still haven't seen it.
I hope it's one of my worst ones.
Yep.
Oh, good. Yep. They're horrible. That's why I picked them.
That's why I picked mine as well. But that's okay. We're going to get through this. And then let me bring on the glue that wishes to not be the glue, but she keeps getting put into the position of the glue because we love her. And that's where we need her to be because the three gentlemen are not going to hold this together. Ladies and gentlemen, Lady Katarina, the mascara.
Hello, gentlemen.
He even says absolutely not. Absolutely not.
She doesn't want to be responsible for our antics. Come on now, do you blame her?
I don't even want to be responsible for myself.
She's like that mom that like sees us and does stuff, and it's like the Patrick Picard, like that. Oh, good God.
Now, I'm definitely the mom that if I hear something, I'm like, "Are you hurt? No. Is anything broken? No. I don't want to know anything else."
Yep. Hey.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
And that's how most parents should be. Stop coddling them. If there's no blood or broken things, only bruises and bruised egos, send them on their way.
Best advice I can give anyone is to mind your business.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. All right. Thank you for joining me. There's no one else that needs to join us. It's the three of us having a lovely discussion about Christmas movies tonight. So, lady, gentlemen, and I guess. I mean, you're pushing the button so they know you're here. So I guess. Yeah, we know, ladies and gentlemen, the problem.
He's definitely a problem child.
Hi.
Wait. Don't listen to Kat. Whoa, hold up. Don't listen to Kat.
We had that ready to go before Virgie even got here.
So
okay.
As soon as I stepped away,
because he feels that I'm going to say something, which he's absolutely right. I probably will. And as I told him before we were live, if I do say something, it's because I'm correct.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to be here on the show that I help host as a guest. I love the fact that we continuously we continue to shade each other. Hyrule Geek X Unlimited or something. Shout out to Kat for that.
I know. When I saw it, I was like, really?
Oh, the cake boss giving up the cake? Doubtful.
Doubt it.
Doubtful.
That ain't going
Bugs
anywhere.
galore.
I can't get going
You
anywhere.
out here calling people old, Reggie? Damn.
Yeah, he's old. I'm old. You're the youngest one here, young man.
That's crazy. I look at you guys as spirited young spirits. You know what I'm saying? You guys are all young in my eyes.
What are you trying to get? Nah, what are you trying to get from us?
Anyway,
what are you trying to get?
I don't trust wherever that's going.
Nope, I
Who's
don't
going
either.
first?
Right? That's why he's going first. He's the one that's going first because we all got to get on him. So that's all there is to it. You knew this was coming.
I did not. I did not.
You should have known.
I'm used to going last. Anyway, so we're talking about Christmas movies list. I knew this was going to be a problem, and more than likely, I was going to be at the center of it when Berginold suggested it in our group chat, our lovely group chat. And it's only because of how I feel about Christmas movies. So, Reginald, if you don't mind, would you mind pulling up the first picture, first screenshot that I took and I sent to you?
We're jumping into this, huh? Soon as I saw that, I'm like, oh Lord, here we go. As soon as I saw it,
because like I think I'm one of the harshest critics on this panel. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't necessarily make me right, but I'm one of the harshest. And the first thing I did is I looked up what defines a Christmas movie.
You are petty. You are petty. Jesus
right?
Christ.
Hey, look at him. He's trying to buffer himself. He's trying to get. I'm like, cool. Let me look at the pictures. This is the first thing I saw.
But like this doesn't even specify
I
that
feel
it
like
has to be a movie about Christmas. It just says whatever makes you feel cozy in the wintertime.
I want you
and
to
notice how he highlighted that. He highlighted that.
You know, I feel like this is like, the Dos Equis guys, like, stay thirsty, my friends. This is like stay petty, my friends. That's what it is. That's see, now we got a t-shirt for Mayhem. Stay petty, my friends. We just have a picture of him. I'm telling you.
Well, I love you guys as well.
I swear to God, if
I'm gonna
Alien
start
is
working
any
on
of
that
your
design
picks,
now.
pick them out.
Right?
A lot of Christmas gifts are being sent back. I know that from me side, but all right, let's get into this. So I went at this objectively. I was upset. I wasn't upset like mad. I was just like, oh my God, I know this was gonna come. I went and I looked for it. There is no definition of Christmas movie. And I find that crazy because if you were to look up what's a horror movie, what's a comedy movie, it's clearly defined, right? And let's be real. And if we're having a real moment, the reason why there's no clear-cut definition of Christmas movies because they can use Christmas adjacent movies, because that's my term for today, to sell products and make it be a Christmas movie so it can be impactful. Because a lot of the movies I'm about to tell you that I think are some of the worst Christmas movies, to a lot of people are like, wow, this is memorable. This is a great Christmas movie. And I'm like, it's a great movie, but not about Christmas. It's Christmas adjacent. So let's get into this. As you can see, NPR, which 3 days ago, we're in 2024, said whatever makes you feel good. There is no clear-cut Christmas movie definition because it is a scam. We all know a Christmas movie should be about Christmas. Hence why it's called a Christmas movie, not a Christmas adjacent movie, not a movie during Christmas, or the movie name which happens during Christmas. Thank you.
Isn't that like I get what defines a Christmas movie? Hey, what's your favorite Christmas movie? It's a movie about Christmas.
Let's talk about some of the worst Christmas movies. I love the way you talk, Virgin. Next slide, please. I don't want to wait. Tell me this is a Christmas movie. It's about a man who goes against, I don't know if we can say that word nowadays, but the T word. Protagonist. There you go. Antagonist. Sorry.
He is the protagonist.
Okay, so, anyway, so the protagonist goes against an antagonist during Christmas time, right? It's not about Santa. It's not about the sleigh. It's not about Saint Nick or nothing. It's literally, and if you look it up, they label it as a Christmas action movie.
Yep.
What? What? This is not a Christmas movie.
Ho 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 on that shirt.
That doesn't make it Christmas. If I give coal to little kids, that doesn't make it Christmas. That's
He
making it
gave lead to the bad guys, which is just as bad as coal. He was
They were naughty.
Y'all are delusional.
Yeah, they were naughty. They were
It wasn't the
stealing.
gift they wanted; it was the gift they deserved.
Right?
Cat, Burge,
He's like Krampus.
Cat,
Yes.
Burge, and Mayhem Light. Stop drinking the Kool-Aid. Please, for the love of God, stop drinking the Kool-Aid.
Crystal Light.
That's right. It is
Crystal
indeed Crystal Light.
Oh my God. So this is obviously a very popular Christmas adjacent movie. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think at least have this in their top 3, if not top 5 movies of all time.
Not even close in mine.
I hear you, but a lot of other people do. So
No, I know.
Great movie nonetheless. I still think the first and the second were probably the best ones, if you ask me. But whatever. Let's move forward. Next slide. Batman Returns. I don't know if you noticed. I chose this poster because on the bottom of the poster it says June 19th in the Americas. I can't speak anywhere else. In the Americas. Do you know when Christmas happens? Do you know?
December.
Somewhere around June 19th. It's close to June 19th. It's within the same year.
Yeah.
Haven't you ever heard of Christmas in July?
No, never. This
They
is
went
June. This is June.
So this is Christmas Eve.
It's
Also,
Christmas Eve.
can I please draw
I want to
attention
hit
to
the
the red
button on
and white,
all of you. Yeah, I'm sorry.
like shaved off candy canes on the back of these penguins?
Sharp shaved candy canes.
Yes, this happened around the time of Christmas, but it had nothing to do with Christmas. Literally
Batman
fighting
was
crime.
Santa Claus giving out the gift of justice.
Santa Claus did not even make an appearance there. Okay,
He
this
did at
man
the
was
beginning.
fighting
He got blown
crime.
up.
Clearly, Batman is one of his little helpers.
Right?
That's not how this. What? Robin
He's even
wasn't
got
even
the
there.
pointy ears. He's
That's
got
not how
pointy
this
ears
goes.
like an elf.
Santa Claus never wrote into DC, yo, Batman, go handle this in Gotham.
You
And
don't know
Actually,
that.
he does.
You don't know that.
And if so,
Actually,
he
no,
did a
he
horrible
does.
job. He's still doing it. I'm just
No,
saying.
he was
Fun
he was
fact.
looking for his Mrs. Claus. you know?
Santa Claus will go to Apocalypse to
Yeah,
give
Mrs.
Darkseid a
Claus,
piece
get
of
it?
coal.
Claus.
Claus. Where's the
Mrs.
button? Please hit the button. Okay, so anyway, if you don't know what this is the second Batman movie. Mike Keaton doing his thing. Danny DeVito, arguably the best Penguin character, like legitimate character from comic book to portray it on live screen. Before what's his face? What's his name? Who recently
Colin
did it?
Farrell.
Thank you very much. Colin Farrell killed it. If you watch The Penguin, if you ask me, he killed it. So these were great people to play a great character. Michelle Pfeiffer, to this day, I still think is the best Catwoman of all time. She did amazing things. There are scenes that she did in one. It was really one scene. Once again, crime, murder, mystery, not Christmas themed. Krampus, not even adjacent. Not a Christmas movie, but June 19th is considered a Christmas movie because there was snow. Because there was fucking snow. Penguins with candy canes. All right, let's go to the next one. Home Alone. Home Alone. Now, if you have this on your pick and you are punching the screen like, Mike, you are stupid, I can understand the pushback on this. Let's look at it. It happens around Christmas. Supposedly he gets left. They left him purposely. They supposedly get left accidentally on Christmas. You know what I'm saying? And he has to, fight his way against robbers. The theme isn't Christmas. It's about this kid making adults look stupid, which happens a lot. It just happened to me an hour ago with my daughter, and it's not Christmas. It is an early Christmas gift. But, this theme movie is about a comedy about a kid making grown adults look stupid around Christmas time. I'm willing to give you a pass on this. Because there is a quote-unquote Saint Nick, a guy who looks like Santa Claus, a little creepy. He makes an appearance. Lots of snow, Christmas themes, gifts, Christmas being said throughout. It's hard not to see it cross the border. However, I still don't consider it. That said, Burgie said 2 to 3. Let me go to my next one just in case if you don't consider it. If you do consider it. Lethal fucking Weapon. Bad Christmas movie. But I know what you're thinking.
Took place in Christmas time.
Oh, that's right. When they blew up his trailer, his Christmas tree got blown up. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's It's considered a Christmas movie.
Who the hell considers this a Christmas movie?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I agree with you all.
What?
That's why I put it here.
I
I'm
think
here
he
to
could have had a
stop the
Christmas tree. And he
madness.
was like, no, it's a Christmas tree, not a Christmas movie. Cut it out.
Listen. I'm here
Didn't
to
they
stop the
shoot
madness.
up a tree farm too?
Yes.
Yeah. So
It's
it
a
was
big
done
drive-through.
around Christmas time.
This only backs up what I'm saying. You put a tree, you put a little snow or whatever. It's a Christmas movie. Ask
There's no
Gremlins.
snow in LA.
I'm just saying.
Fake.
It's fake. That's true. The last one is an honorary mention because I was feeling super petty. And can we please have it? Can we please show it?
Oh,
Reginald.
The next
Should-
one?
Yeah, the next one.
Okay.
This has been my worst Christmas movie list. I will not be taking any suggestions, opinions, or questions. Next, we're going to talk about my great Christmas list. And I hope I'm
dying
still
to know what the hell is on a great Christmas list for you. Jesus, man.
All right, let's talk
Right?
about it. Let's go to the next one, please. The Grinch. Actually, not just the animated one. Can you show the next slide, please? The
Oh.
Grinch Who Stole Christmas. I think these were phenomenal Christmas movies. It pokes fun at what the tradition of Christmas is and why we look at people who don't celebrate, why, how we look at them. Jim Carrey did an amazing job
Oh, yeah.
portraying a Dr. Seuss character. Mike Myers had his moment, but Jim Carrey
Jesus.
killed it. Jim Carrey killed this, okay? I think this is a classic. If you ask me, I think this deserves to be in everybody's household if you like comedy and if you like Jim Carrey. That's all I'm saying. I think this deserves to be top 10, if not top 5 Christmas movies. This is a Christmas movie.
This is a movie I know I watch anytime it's on TV. I stop watching. I don't care where it is. And how many people do the TikTok videos on it? Basically, what shall I wear? And all of those things and stuff like that. And think of, because of him doing this, now what's Universal Studios now has the Grinch Christmas
Meet
thing.
and greet, yeah.
Yeah, meet and greet. And they all imitate him.
Yeah.
This was a role, The Mask, and this, 2 of the best roles for him ever.
I would argue one last one, Ace Ventura.
Oh God, yes. The facial
Okay.
expressions, everything he did in those, yes.
He killed those series. But let's look at the criteria. Does it have snow? Yes. Does it have gifts? Yes. Christmas presents? Yes. There's even an antler reindeer, dog. Yes. There's
big petty.
Christmas. It's about Christmas. It's about the theme of Christmas. It's about what the meaning of Christmas is to people. It's a Christmas movie. It's got all these things. This is a classic. Let's move on to the next one because I'm taking up too much time. The Santa Claus. Come on. I don't think we expected Tim Allen, right? Tim Allen to go so crazy with this movie. I just want to let y'all know that while Kat was warning me in the back, right? She was out here like, if you come and try to ruin my Christmas list, I will cut you, kind of deal. That's what she said. She named the Santa Claus, and I stayed quiet because when a woman talks, you got to be quiet. So the Santa Claus went so hard that, like Kat said in the back, 1 and 2 were the greatest. And I agree. Were the greatest, not expected, but really look forward to movie to watch all times. Once again, go to the list. Was it about Christmas? The man killed Santa.
It's a murder mystery is what you're telling me.
It's a horror movie.
He murked the man so he could get his job.
I mean, he didn't mean to do it, but he did. Allegedly.
I just want to say that all I said was that this was difficult for me because there are so many great Christmas movies, and I named Santa Claus as one of them, and The Grinch, and Elf, and A Christmas Story, and there's just so many great Christmas films. That's all I said.
There are
She's willing to admit
what the other nonsense is about.
Okay. Anyway, Agatha all along. So anyway, this is a great Christmas movie. It's an actual great movie. It's a great movie about Christmas.
And they made a TV series out of it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
They
But
did.
you said don't show. So anyway.
It was good. The series is good. It's supposed to get a second season.
Really? All right,
Yeah,
I'll
I don't
check
know
it
if it's going to come out this year though.
When did the first season come out? Do you know?
Like beginning of 23, I think.
Okay. I'll
Like
check
in
it out
November of
again.
23, I think.
All right, I'll check it out. Definitely. Thank you. Once again, classic Christmas movie, top 10, if not top 5. I think that deserves to be on your list. I don't think Tim Allen has done anything for me to revere him, so he's good in my book. Next. You never know with the whites. Anyway. I said what I said. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jingle All the Way. This is a great Christmas movie. At the time when Black Friday was heating up, it wasn't even at its peak. This was Christmas indefinitely. Okay, trying to get one stupid toy for me. It was, I didn't even go, but I know about it. Elmo.
Tickle Me Elmo.
Tickle Me Elmo. Oh my God.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Those things were like
Melon?
$30 and people were reselling them on like eBay and stuff like $3-4 grand.
Listen.
The same thing when the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse first
Yes.
came out.
Yes. So, all these other people that came out years later, comic book nerds, comic book geeks, nerds, geeks who used to sell stuff for punch in the air because they used to do this stuff and they didn't get recognized. But here comes Tickle Me Elmo. Coco Melon, Elmo walk so y'all can fly is all I'm gonna say. All right, you and Cody. Okay. So once again, it's about the spirit of Christmas in a sense, presents and gifts and what it means to your loved ones or whatever. It had Arnold Schwarzenegger out here killing the box office game. This time, what did he try? Another comedy before? I think he tried another comedy before. I can't remember.
Twins.
There you go with Danny DeVito.
Kindergarten Cop.
Yes. Oh my God. So he was killing the comedy game. Sinbad. I don't know if that's Sinbad because
that is Sinbad.
Listen, allegedly there was a Shazam movie and then it wasn't. So I don't know if that is Sinbad. You know what I'm saying? So what about Christmas? Was it about Christmas? Yes. Did it feature Christmas? Yes. Was it about the toys? Was it about the theme? Was it everything? Was there even snow? Yes. This is a great Christmas movie. Now, I believe it should be in the top 10. But if it's your top 15, top 20, I can understand that. This was
Top
a great
10 for
movie.
me.
I think so too, but I think this is more nostalgic. This was a great Christmas movie. These, I believe, were all my Christmases. I don't have any more, right? No, that's not me. So I don't have any more. And I think that's an amazing way for us to transition. This has been my top 3 Christmas movies. Argue with your mama. Stay away from the whites. Enjoy your day.
Like doing laundries over here. What the hell?
That actually wasn't him. That was actually me.
You're doing great, Reggie.
You know what? I love you too. That's all I gotta say. That is all I have to say.
I think my list.
Well, thank you for your list, Mayhem. You were wrong on most of it. You're not getting a 10. You were wrong on most of it, but we're okay with that. We're okay with that. I'm gonna give you a solid 6 for right now.
I don't think you're allowed to judge anymore because you did some bad. First of all, you're a bad contestant when it comes to games. You're not allowed to judge. Anyway.
I'm a very good contestant.
I mean,
I make for good ratings as a game.
Home Alone in the worst one, man.
I never do. Well, I don't know if I've ever done this before. I don't think I have. But can I go next? Because I feel like
Kat wants to go next.
Because I feel like I have to like rebut Mayhem.
Inspiration.
The closer I am to his turn, the more it will make sense.
Actually, you and I are actually all 3 of us are in the same boat because we all have that one same movie that we're all like, no. So it's okay.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Why every week does Bergie have like a new Prime doll or a new statue figure on his desk?
That's his Bergie cut. Remember all the Bergie?
Oh, that's the Bergie cut? I thought it was a new thing. Oh,
no, my little Mini Bergie. He was judging you.
100%. He deserves it.
He's been judging you.
Bergie
I'm okay with this.
This is at the cons when you want to yell at me. Here, yell at this one. It will listen just as well as I do.
It will listen a lot better than I will.
Argue with that.
Fair enough. I'm sorry.
Right, where's Bergie? Right there.
Right there. All right. We're starting off with your worst list, man. Everything is in the order that you sent it to me.
Okay. So as I was telling Mayhem before the show, and I'll say it again, this was very difficult for me because there's a lot of really great Christmas movies and also a lot of really bad ones. And then I try not to go too obvious. And then one pick I thought was going to be super obvious, but nobody else picked it. So now I'm questioning that one. But we're going to start with the worst.
I'm intrigued to see what that is.
The shade already.
Oh, yeah. Lots of shade. Dude, half my list is nothing but shade to you. So, okay.
You You chose All the Way?
as one of the worst
Worst.
movies.
As someone that was
This
working
is-
retail when this movie came out, the worst.
When
This
did this
was
movie
like
come out?
proving like the worst of humanity, the
But it's
way
the
that
truth.
people go absolutely feral over the dumbest
1996.
It's
dumbest
realistic.
things.
But look at people nowadays. The Stanley Pink Cup, how bad they destroyed targets and whatnot for that.
Yes.
Fucking
Well,
mud.
do you remember? I don't like.
Mhm.
There was, of course, there's like. I've seen the video of it because I wasn't like sentient enough for when it happened, of people fighting for the Cabbage Patch Dolls for
Yes.
Christmas one year.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And people are literally punching each other to get their kid a Cabbage Patch doll, as if every other day of the year doesn't exist after Christmas. Like
But they weren't on
That's-
sale.
effing bananas.
They
But
want it
do-
on Christmas. 'cause
They
that's when you can show
but you
love.
also know that back then when the Cabbage Patch Dolls came in, they came with a birth certificate.
Yep.
Yes.
So people that were illegal immigrants were snatching up and stealing them from trucks because they thought it was a legit, real birth certificate. And if they filled it out, they were considered an American citizen.
Well, I'm just gonna let you know you can go to Build-A-Bear and get one there as well.
Right?
I don't understand why this is one of the worst when it shows what actually was happening.
It's
Granted,
awful.
this
And
year,
then him trying to redeem it at the end, you're like, you know what? After I've bulldozed over people, been absolutely awful human being, almost killed someone.
listen,
Get this doll. At the end of the day,
He had that Christmas spirit on him.
it's about the
Kev.
Christmas spirit. Miss me with
What's up,
that
Kev?
bullshit.
it's the truth. It's the truth. I'm sorry, but go ahead.
Everything that's wrong with humanity is in this movie. So,
And funny.
and even Sinbad, with all of his improv lines, could not save this. And Phil Hartman too, like, could not
Oh,
save
God,
this.
Phil
They
Hartman.
could not save this. So, moving on to the next one. Oh, I had a couple pictures from this, didn't I?
I forgot
No.
you had a couple of pictures. That's my apology.
You can just no, that's okay. You can just like that scene right at the bottom where he dresses up as whatever the name.
Turbo
Okay, so my
Man.
next one is Polar Express, and
Yes.
The Uncanny Valley.
this is to me one of the worst because of that whole Hidden Valley creepy. Like, can you go to the next one? Like, look at their face. Look, no, zoom in. How you had it before.
Look, I don't zoom in on that
That
shit. All right. I like it from a
is the
distance.
Look,
of
look at
nightmares.
her.
That is a horse.
Look.
And they're all like that. All
Who
of them.
smiles with their
All
bottom
of them.
teeth?
Well,
That's
some
that's
people
our top
do.
teeth.
Some people do.
That's our top teeth. That's our top row. Listen,
That is a medical issue.
back then, CGI wasn't as great as it is today.
Sir, how are we like all messed up like this?
Look, this one came out in 2004,
like-
Polar
I
Express.
was like, Krampus came early.
And animation was already good at that point, so that there's no excuse for
There
this.
was no excuse for that movie.
And not to mention, the movie is equal parts boring and too long, and it's just not good. I'm sorry. So my last one is a
I just watched
cheat
it the other day.
for
I liked it.
sure. If you want to start going that way, Hallmark Christmas movies, all of them. So you can go ahead.
Jess will
going.
fight you on these.
There. Yeah, no.
A 90s Christmas.
Oh,
Take me back to Christmas. Oh,
these
for
are the
Christmas.
ones where they show like the chat AIs creating a film. Business person from Business City goes to hometown where
Yes. Top 5 worst. and
Candy
best.
Boy, and then
I will definitely agree though. Some of the Lifetime and some of these like Hallmark Christmas movies are downright horrible.
They're
keep on going, Reggie, because one is a personal affront to me. Look, I don't even know what's going on under this table. What are those?
I
What
think
are
this
those?
one got
Those are not
AI.
their legs. What are those?
This
I've never
one
seen
got
this
AI.
movie. I don't want to
That's
see this movie.
horrible.
I don't understand what's happening under this table.
What is happening under this table?
This one, though, is an affront to me as a nutmegger. Mystic Christmas. And do you know why? Because it happens in Mystic, Connecticut, where she goes to work at Mystic Aquarium and falls in love with an old flame who owns Mystic Pizza. Fuck off.
Can we go back to the previous one? I want to see something real quick.
I think
The
this,
previous one.
this one got AI.
You know what?
What that is. But
Yeah,
there's
'cause
a
there's
lot
a table
of...
like there, table like there, weird leg,
But
chair
their
leg, chair
bodies
leg.
are on the table, almost as if they're mannequins.
Yeah.
Oh, BBLs? You think? Like, it's not matching
So
the
it's
size?
what is this? Countdown Christmas
This
Uvi
is almost like
correlation?
what's his name from Wild Wild West when he got like cut in half, and then these were his
Yep.
legs,
Close enough. Close enough.
or like Darth Maul in Clone Wars.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know what's happening here, but it's upsetting me.
This part might be from an actual Hallmark, and then they AI'd the rest. Because this
is not a real movie, right? This is an AI movie.
I just want to tell you though, I have not watched any of these films that I am personally angry at. It's just the whole concept. I think this also goes over to like the Netflix ones, the Lifetime ones. They can all.
Hey, Kev, when you get a chance, start this episode back and listen to my choices and reasoning, because you should have fun with that.
Kevin, you won't. He's lying. All right, so back to Mystic Christmas.
Yeah, no, this is a real thing. This is the Countdown to Christmas movie collection, and they have multiples of them.
But do you see how it says Obi Correctio?
Yeah.
Like, things have happened here.
That's the AI part.
So if hilarious to me.
Okay, let's move on.
So
continue on with her selection here.
Yes.
This one really pisses me off. I can't even tell you.
Why do we even have the seal and the whatever?
Because love
the and I bet you they go to Mystic Village. I bet you they do.
When you said that she fell in love when she moved in, I was like, please tell me she fell in love with the seal. Please tell me she fell in love with the seal.
I would actually love this a seal of approval. Fuck you.
Seal of approval.
You got to give his true love's kiss and he'll become a prince.
He is, and then he becomes a barista at Dunkin' Donuts. I don't even know.
I thought that was Jake Gyllenhaal for 1 second. The knockoff version. The knockoff version.
The Temu version.
The Temu version.
Oh, Temu.
Okay, so on to my favorites now, right? A classic. Mm-hmm. It's funny. It's stupid. I say, that's beautiful, Clark. All the time. Nobody gets it, but that's okay. Iconic imagery with this, if you don't mind showing some of the other pictures, Reggie.
Oh, God, yeah. You know what's coming right now.
You know what was going to happen at that point. Next one, please.
This is Steve's favorite movie.
Our favorite cousin of all time. And then name a more iconic duo than this next slide. Why is the floor wet, Todd? I don't know, Margot.
This movie had so many great lines in it, scenes, everything.
When the cops busted in and Beverly D'Angelo's hand is on his junk, and then she goes to hand him something and then puts her hand right back where it was before. Like the comedic timing. I'm not going to say I'm a fan of all of National Lampoon stuff, but Christmas Vacation definitely is a standout. Great film.
It's one I watched
next,
every year.
I have one that Reggie had never heard of. This is on Netflix, Jingle Jangle, A Christmas Journey. As you can see,
this is really good.
The cast is stacked. You have Anika Nani Rose. You have Ricky Martin, Felicia Rashad, Keegan Michael Key, Forrest Whitaker. The colors, the music, the imagery, like they have this storybook section. I'm like, look at these costumes. Look at how bright and colorful. And this to me is what a Christmas film should be, like something that just brings you joy and is vibrant and is light and fun. And they look like they're having a great time. And just like I said, like just this, well, for him, it's like, not an antique shop. I guess more like an antique shop, but this is like my dream kind of library aesthetic. You know what I mean? Like this is this kind of book lover core.
Yeah.
Fits right into this. It's very Doctor Who. It's very, I don't know. The words are eluding me, but no. I can't. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I interrupted you because I just wanted to add support. It looks amazing. Like if this is a library that anybody could go to, this library should get full funding from the city because it changes the theme. It looks amazing. It looks inclusive. It looks, I haven't seen the movie either, but it looks dope.
It is like an antique shop, or like a repair. Like you can come in with your junk and he'll repair it, or a pawn shop, or like that's what it turns into. It was his workshop. He was an inventor. And it tells the story, and it's a generational trauma kind of story as well. There's a lot interweaved there, but the music is great. The soundtrack is contemporary. I love a contemporary musical, but it's a beautiful story. And again, the cast is stacked. Like, and this is like from the storybook section, like this marionette kind of looking thing.
Yep.
It's beautiful. And
Michael
it's not one of
Keegan-
those things that just pops up on TV. It's on Netflix, but it's something that I hope Netflix never gets rid of, because I watch it several times a year just when I want something that will make me feel good.
And if you want like a good villain, Michael Keegan, oh my God, it kills it, slays it as a villain. And he has a musical number in it with his whole, villainy in it. Oh my God, top notch. Legit,
and it's kind
amazing
of
movie.
steampunky, right? Would you say like that?
Yeah.
20th Victorian kind of steampunk, like there's so much interwoven, the attention to detail, the fashion, the hair, the story, like just even like, you can see everything is just interesting. Everything on the set, every time you watch it, there's more things to look at. There's hot air balloons in the back, and I love freaking hot air balloons. I want those. But I love this movie, and I can't recommend it enough. And then finally, I have one more for my favorite, and that is, because you knew I had to get a Muppet movie in this. The Muppet Christmas Carol, which I will die on the hill that this is the best version of A Christmas Carol. And I just want to say that I can't remember his name now. Go to the next one. That guy.
Michael Caine.
Thank you, Michael Caine. I don't know why I could not get there, but Michael Caine, they're like, okay, you're going to be acting with Muppets. You can take it easy. Like, it's kind of jokey. They're going to be doing these stunts. He was like, absolutely fucking not. This is where I'm getting my Oscar.
You want me to play Dickens in a comedic way? I think not.
Absolutely no. I love this movie. Unironically, and we know how I feel. Scrooged was you talking about Scrooged with
Bill Murray.
Ghostbusters guy. Thank you, Bill Murray. That was also a very strong contender for me. I have one more slide for that one, I think, because I just want to say here is in stark, centered as he should be, one of my hear me outs, once again proving why he made that list.
I can't. Oh my God.
I was like, man, why did she send me a close-up of the cover of the movie? Oh, it's the weirdo in the middle. Got it.
First of all,
that's
not an insult.
His race is weirdo. I wasn't being rude. That's what he is.
Yeah.
I noticed that every time this list has become funnier and hilarious, and there's a lot more stuff that's going to be used against us.
And then I did have like a kind of caveat there. You know how I love good, bad movies.
Yeah.
It's MST3K.
I especially love when they're on Mystery Science Theater or Riff Tracks or something, because that's basically how I am. And anyone who spent time with me outside of a show knows that when we're watching something, there's never a time where I don't have some kind of snarky comment to make. Pick up on things. Tyrone, bless him, can't get through one of his Oak Island shows without me making some kind of comment. So, if we could move on to the next slide, this is an honorable mention. Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. I highly recommend the Riff Tracks version, but even just watching this and doing your own Riff Tracks too, this movie can, if you don't mind, just go
like a Godzilla movie. Like, why? It looks like a Godzilla movie gone bad.
Oh shoot!
First of all, I don't want to know where that scene is going because they cut right there.
Well, I know where they got their version of Bender from.
And I mean, look at the costumes. Look at the imagery here. Look at how realistic those Martians look. Look at those helmets like that are on backwards. I'm not even sure. They kind of look like nipples. It's cool.
It's like the guy from the Jetsons that used to pop in every once in a while.
Or like my favorite Martian.
The Jetsons and the Flintstones. The little little Martian.
Kevin, I love A White Christmas. My ringtone for my sister is the sister song from White Christmas.
What was that?
And then finally, the last. What's the last? I think I had another.
Great Gazoo.
Gazoo. There you go. We're showing our age.
I think I have. Yeah. Look at that villain. Look at that. Look at it. He's putting his whole whole ussy into that plunger.
That's a
Is
plunger.
what?
That's a plunger. Why? That's a plunger.
That's not.
And look, he's got like a Lego build piece right on his belt. Like,
That is.
Santa's
I
just
bet you that's how
smoking
they
his pipe.
snap into the spaceship so that they don't fly away. That's like their seatbelt. It just locks in. You're like,
Not for nothing. I don't want to get shot with whatever comes out of a plunger adjacent.
No.
it's like
No.
it's like somebody put the diffuser of a hairdryer on backwards. I don't know how else to, but like
I still don't want that
That's-
either.
clearly the Iron Sheik. I don't know.
Do you want me to shoot me? Do you want me to shoot you
Iron
with this
Sheik's
plunger
third cousin.
or diffuser
Somewhere
gun,
in there,
possibly?
There's
You know what?
yeah.
Just take
That
Christmas.
guy's definitely Russian adjacent. Is all I'm saying.
Oh my god!
There may or may not be poop in this gun.
May or may not.
But yeah, I
Hot
have to
air
throw
or
that
poop?
in
Which
there
one you want?
because doesn't
The
matter this
probability
season.
of
A good
fecal
bad
matter
movie is always
is
a
not
solid
zero.
pick.
And Santa ain't got no F's given. He's just like smoking his pipe, like whatever.
So I just want to say, with Jingle Jangle, I came out what 2023 or
I
2020.
think 2022.
It was
I don't
giving
think
me
it came out. It might have come out last year, but it feels like it's been out longer.
okay. So let's say it has. It kind of gives me Wicked vibes. It kind of like the attention to details for colors, especially
Yeah.
when Emerald City. If you guys have seen it, if not, really, it's
Haven't
really
seen
great.
it yet.
It's a really great movie, musical. They might have been ahead, but even still, I would think that was a dope choice, Kat. I really do. I'm looking
So
forward to seeing it.
2020, cheapers.
Oh wow.
So yeah,
If
pretty.
you
I
guys
was like,
haven't
no,
seen
I
it,
feel like I've watched
seriously,
it more than one Christmas. Yeah,
watch
great,
it.
great,
It is
great
really,
movie. I
really
can't
good.
recommend it enough.
Michael
Listen.
Keegan. Oh my God, he is amazing in it.
Speaking of Mike, Kevin goes, we can make a movie with Mike's Nutcrackers and Sugar Plums.
Kevin, you're going to be in the bathroom at the cons. Keep it up. Remember, I'm the one that places the floor plan.
He's gonna be the towel guy with the mints.
Hope you can sell your pops in there.
Well,
Oh,
thank
my
you.
God.
That
I'll
is
expect
a
my
good list.
Christmas gift now.
That is a solid 8.59. It's right there. It's right there. It is
Thank
right
you.
there. Because
Thank
I
you
agree
very
with
much.
most of those picks. And I don't really have any edits for that list. And up next is going to be Mr. Berger because he put a movie in that I forgot about. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, yeah. Yeah, I like that.
I'm intrigued to know which one that is. Let me
it's
know
the
when it
first-
pops up.
It's the first one.
All right, for which one? Are we doing my worst or my best?
We're going to be doing your best.
Okay, we'll start with my best. All right.
Ready
So
when you are.
number 3.
Special treatment.
Yes.
Man.
This to me, if anybody has not had a chance to see, it's called Violent Night
Watch this
with Dave
movie.
Harbour.
This was a contender for me too.
This is an amazing. It knocks everything off your list there, Mayhem. It's a Christmas movie. It has Santa Claus. I mean, it has terrorists in it. He's
Presents,
saving Christmas.
Snow,
Magic.
Antagonist.
Oh my God! But the cast in this is insane. You got Beverly D'Angelo from Christmas movies. John Leguizamo's in it. Dave Harbour. Absolutely fantastic. This movie is great, and Beverly D'Angelo is like a mob boss, type person. David Harbour, he literally I don't want to say he phoned it in, but he went and like, wait, I can be as cheesy as shit with this and just be ham. Done. Let's go. And you
He's like,
find
wait,
out
wait.
like he was a Viking or something in a previous life before he became Saint Nick.
Well, spoiler alert for those that haven't seen this 6-year-old movie. He was a Viking, and that's how he got promoted to Santa Claus.
Yeah. So murdering people gets you promoted to Santa to give gifts to all the naughty people and good people. But in
Honestly,
the beginning
that
of the movie,
tracks.
but in the beginning of the movie, he's I think sitting at a bar. And he's sitting there talking to this lady, and she's like, all right, I got to go to the bathroom or something. He goes and throws up and then gets on his sleigh and takes off. Like, that's how the movie starts to me. Like, I was like, yep. I saw this in movie theater. As soon as it came on DVD, I bought it. Like, I absolutely love this movie. I wish they'd make a part 2 to this.
So
or explore this lore.
So if I could just really interrupt. The budget was 20. They made 76 million. All right.
Don't care.
And a sequel is on the way.
Yes.
Ooh.
It's in development. Let me say that. It's in development.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Dave
So
Harbour
I just
better
want
come
to let
back.
you know.
I want him to fight like the Tooth Fairy or something. Let's go.
I just want to let y'all know when they say the bar is in hell. Okay.
Oh, the bar is low on this one, but it's fantastic. If you like
But
something
my
like
jingle
action
all
horror,
the way. You know what?
go for it.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Go
No,
ahead.
I
Fantastic.
put this in the same grouping that I'll always put
Hey,
Army
Steph.
of Darkness and Evil Dead in.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
it's bad, but it's so campy, it raises it up to good
Yeah.
status.
Hi,
Actually,
Mike.
I don't
Mike,
think there's anything good on TV tonight. I might go watch this tonight just after here.
you put it in the same category as Evil Dead? Which one?
Yes, the originals.
Nah.
Evil Dead's on a whole other level. That's
Nah,
another story.
maybe when he
I
went
didn't say
to-
it was above them. It's the same category. Evil Dead's at the top of it, but this is in that category.
Like with the
I-
cheesiness over the top type
Yes.
stuff. And that, yeah, okay,
And
I
they-
can give you
And
that.
that's what they
I
know
can
they're
give you that.
going with.
I give you that.
Okay.
Yeah, it
I'll
sounded
give
like
you
you were making
So
Evil
this-
Dead is a classic in this family.
This is number 3
I know
for
that.
me on my list. Number 2 on my list is Scrooged. Like, I'm sorry, Bill Murray.
It's a great
This-
one.
What a fool.
I love this movie when he was like, put the antlers, staple them onto the little dog's head or something?
No, they were little mice. They were
Well,
giving
little
the
mice, that's right. It's
antlers.
little mice. He wanted to staple them. And this guy, I can never remember this guy's name, but he's always like a hilarious comedy type guy in movies that he does. The cab driver here who brought him to all the places. And to see everything that, oh my God, absolutely love this movie. It just like the way he plays it is so iconic. And he's that TV exec that just doesn't give two shits about Christmas, but he's, trying to modernize Scrooge and realize that he is the
modern
Scrooge. Like he's the modern Scrooge. This had an all-star cast in it. Everybody that was in this movie was hilarious. Bobcat Goldthwait was in this, was one of his assistants, and he ends up firing. Carol Kane was in. She was one of the. Was she one of the?
She was one of the ghosts.
The ghosts, yeah. She was one of the guys. I think she was ghosts
The
of
Christmas Past, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Is this Viola Davis? I think is on
Yes,
the
No,
screen right
not
now.
Viola.
No, I think that's Alfred.
Oh, that's
Alfred
Alfred Woodard.
There you
That,
go.
thank you.
Who's it?
Ooh, don't get us
Alfred
kicked off.
Woodard.
Don't get us
Okay.
kicked off.
So no, great actress in herself, and I loved her in this movie because of the way she tried to keep him being like a normal human. But it was just, I'm sorry, it's Bill Murray. He had no soul in this movie. This was an amazing movie. This is one of those ones. I don't care. It's on TV, whatever the hell channel it is. I cannot wait to watch this movie. I love this movie.
Excellent
This is
choice.
This is
Excellent.
number 2. Number 1, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this movie.
I have.
This is hands down one of my all-time favorite Christmas movies.
Steph,
When they
Steph,
have the
thank you
wreaths
so
with the
much.
kittens
When
on
we
their
start
head.
giving out free merch, I got you.
We're not going to visit you anymore if you keep talking like that, Steph.
Yep. This here is a movie called The Ref, and The Ref basically is Dennis Leary. He plays like a criminal who ends up robbing a place, and he ends up
Oh, I
getting
remember this
He
one.
gets
For being a
sprayed-
freaking marriage counselor.
Yep.
Yes,
He ends
because
up
they
getting-
were fighting the entire time, and he's like, "I'm trying to rob you." What
No,
are
no,
you doing?"
he's not trying to rob them. He robbed
trying to
somebody
hide out.
else. He robbed a mansion, and when he opened the safe spit like something on him. It was like some cat piss or something, and it made him smell horrible.
Yes.
So then he escaped. When he was trying to escape, his partner left him, and he ended up kidnapping these people and basically thinking, "Oh, I'm just going to kidnap these people." And then he ends up playing marriage counselor to these people because these people were fucking whacked out. Kevin-
This is her.
He was
Christmas
hiding out there.
celebration.
This scene right here with the wreaths and the can.
Seriously, like the mother, the one that's standing up there, that's the mom, and her husband's Kevin Spacey. I think Kevin Spacey's a
that's
dirtbag for
Kevin
everything he
Spacey.
accomplished and did. But regardless, this movie was hilarious in it. So funny. The grandmother was a psycho. The kids were evil. Like everybody. Like he fought more with this family than he did with anybody. And if you've ever been like, and the reason I love this one is like around the holidays, even though your family, everyone fights a little bit. You always have that one uncle that might have a little too much eggnog or something like that. It says a little something off the cuff or something. That's what this reminded me of, like growing up as a kid, because my uncles would always have a little bit, or my aunt would, and mouth off a little bit. And I love this movie. Dennis Leary, this was probably one of his greatest roles, except for Rescue Me. This is probably
Yes,
one of his greatest roles ever. I'm a
Birdie,
huge Rescue Me fan.
Birdie, I would kiss you. I would kiss you, you beautiful bitch.
But
I would
this,
also say that Demolition Man, Dennis Leary, was pretty.
oh
fucking
yes, he was
too.
good in that too.
Yes.
Mm.
No
I
kisses
do
for
have-
you, Cat.
I do have an honorable mention here, even though Kat shit on it. This is one of my honorable mentions of one of my.
That's somebody who works retail. How dare?
I've worked retail in my life.
Look, I work retail. I still do. I
That's
still
what I'm
have these
saying.
morons.
This movie will split all retail workers. Either you're gonna love it as a retail worker, or you're gonna see yourself in this movie and like, I hate this movie.
As a former retail worker, absolutely no.
Listen.
You know what? In past years, dealing with Black Friday and everything like that, and from when I started working, doing that like Best Buy and everything on, like this movie does depict some of it, but we didn't have the brutal shit like in some of these other cities where it's like people are murdering each other for a PlayStation or a TV or a microwave or the popular toy or something. But this movie was hilarious. Arnold Schwarzenegger when he did it dressed as the Rocket Man. Turbo Man, that's it, Turbo Man. And then they made the Turbo Man toy like what 3-4 years ago or something like that. And that even sold out pretty quickly. That went crazy. Like, go figure. But this was my honorable mention for my favorites. Now, if we want to get to my hated movies, I can't. I just can't. I fucking hate.
Oh, you're an angry elf.
I hate Will Ferrell in this movie. I do not find this movie funny. I find it annoying as shit. James Caan is me watching this movie right now. This man walking through this is me watching this movie. I hate it. Despise this movie. I don't know why. And when he goes, Santa, I know him. I want to stab him. Like, I don't know. This is one of my least favorite movies of all time.
I feel you. And I just watched the trailers. I saw it and I was like,
this is the one you've never watched?
Yes, this is the one I've never watched.
Oh.
I was like, I can't in good faith go watch this movie in theaters ever. And everyone always like, oh, elf. And every time I'm like, I've never seen it. And everyone just looks at me like, I slapped their dog. I'm like, I'm sorry.
No. Because I have friends of mine that will like Christmas Eve while they're wrapping Christmas gifts. This movie is on repeat. And I'm like, are you guys mental? Like, what the hell's wrong with you? Watch the news. It's probably a better storyline than this. Like, it's horrible.
It is.
Listen, I just want to really come in real quickly. He hates the movie, not the actor. It's the internet, so people try to make correlation kind of deal.
Oh no, he definitely said he hates Will Ferrell.
I hate Will Ferrell.
He hates Ferrell in the movie. In this movie.
Will
Ferrell.
Will Ferrell is funny in a lot of movies, but in this movie, I can't stand him.
The glue
I think
has
his
come
best
unglued.
Role ever. Anchorman is his best movie ever. This movie horrible.
Will Ferrell is probably one of the best impromptu comedians I've ever known.
Yes.
With the exception of like maybe Jim Carrey.
Him on Saturday Night Live was amazing.
So this movie, I definitely hear you. Gag, we're running out of time, so I'm gonna. If you have any more, let's kind of go through them, and we got to do Reggie.
We'll go quick. Next one. This is another scene from that movie. If anybody's ever seen this one, this is called Deck the Halls.
Oh my God, I saw that.
I wanted to like this movie because Matthew Broderick, Danny DeVito, you got Kristen Chenoweth, who's on Wicked and everything on Broadway. I can't remember her name, but she was on Sex and the City. Like, great. This movie, wanted to like it, couldn't stand it. And the whole thing was like Danny DeVito was obsessed with lights and Christmas lights and whatnot, and he drove his family nuts and drove the city crazy. Hated it. Can't say this movie. Great cast, but movie's horrible. This, to me, is the worst movie of all time. I'm sorry. I will die on this hill. I don't care. You can fight me. Whatever. Worst movie of all time. I can't stand this movie. You're going to shoot your eye out. I wish he would have when he was filming this. Like, horrible. And this freaking leg lamp, horrible. Like, I don't get it.
It's a major award.
Yeah.
We have a lot of strong opinions about Christmas movies.
And I think I don't like this movie because every Christmas it's on like TNT or FX and they play it for like 24 hours straight.
Oh.
And I literally want to take a shotgun to my jaw because of this movie.
There's a lot of hills we're dying on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's only been three people that went through it.
This
three
really
hills.
stems from the fact that you never had pink fluffy
bunny outfit,
pajamas,
and he did not get the Red Rider.
So the funny thing you
that's
should know.
Your villain origin story.
So the funny thing you should know, I'll have to find the photo of it. I actually played the bunny in Alice in Wonderland, and I had a fluffy white suit that my mother made for me, and I had to hop around the stage in elementary school at a
How much
Catholic
money do you
school,
want?
and I had to pull out a watch and I'm late for a very important date, and I had to bounce around the stage for like 2 minutes and then just jump off the stage into a ball pit. So yes, I've done the bunny.
We
How
have
much money
unlocked
do you want?
new Burgie lore. Somebody update
Yes.
the Wikipedia.
Yes, Pergy. How much money do you want? I want to see it. I paid for that.
I will go looking for it. I will see what I can do about finding it.
So we found the next merch for
Get your festive Pergy merch.
just in time for Easter.
And this is another one of my honorable mentions that was I wanted to like it. Christmas with the Cranks, Tim Allen, Jamie Lee Curtis. Like, because I mean, Tim Allen did the Santa Claus.
This
And then I was
almost
like,
made my worst too.
you know, and I watched this and I was like, Jesus Christ, this is a movie that should never see the light of day.
Yeah, it was painful.
Whoever greenlit this should be fired from Hollywood.
Mhm.
He's probably working for Marvel right now and greenlighting everything else. So who knows?
We're trying to get the red carpet, sir.
Yeah, we're not going to get red
like-
carpet.
You're probably
We
not.
don't get red carpet here.
But
Not gonna
those are my movies. So
Let's get Reggie real quick. Really dope. Reggie, please give him a score.
All right, so with Mr. Burgie, I will give him a solid 8.5. Eight
on my choice. I can see an 8 on my choices.
Because apparently my list is just going to be the list that just upsets people, and that's okay. I will take Mayhem's place this week, but that's all right.
Oh, boy.
Listen,
Let's hear it.
real quick. It's Christmas, bad Christmas movies, worst Christmas movies, and great Christmas movies. Apparently, Christmas is not defined at what a Christmas movie is, so we're running with what we think a Christmas movie is. Reginald, take it away.
All right, so I will take it away with my list. So, all right, this is the list of just upset the cast and the crew of the show today, apparently, but I'm okay with that.
You have a
we're
crew?
we're a crew.
Oh,
The boss lady in the back.
We're also a host and guest, remember?
Yes,
Co-host,
we're a
host,
and
guest.
a Hyro Geek X Unlimited something.
Something like that, yeah. Something. Yeah, so we're gonna start off with apparently what Bergie literally just told us is a horrible Christmas movie, which is not a horrible Christmas movie.
Oh, this is one of your best?
This is my best.
Okay.
Oh my God.
It's a Christmas story. This is to me as the generation. Well, you're in the same generation as me, which is why I don't get it because it was made for us. Yes, it's about the.
Well,
people
I
that came
think he
before us.
was saying that it's just an oversaturation of this film that's made him turn on it.
I
Mhm.
guess.
But I do think that this film, whether you like it or not, remains highly quotable.
Did they
Oh, it's
really-
definitely quotable. And I liked him in another movie back in the day that came out called The Dirt Bike Kid that he was in the 80s, which was a fantastic movie. But this movie, I just hate him in. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
All right, fair enough.
Okay. 'Cause
Look at how he's looking at you when you're saying that.
it's fine. Anyway, I enjoy this movie. It reminded me of me and my friends as kids in the winter going to school, and I enjoyed it. Up next,
You and your friends.
of course, it's one that we all agree on, so I'm okay with that. It's Scrooge, because when this came out, because I was tired of the old school non-Muppet Christmas carols, and I was like, it's the same movie all the time. I want something different. And then they gave me this wonderful piece of entertainment. Because, bro, Bill Murray was hot. This movie came out, and I was like, oh my God, this is great. I mean,
And you know,
it's
I
out of order.
can't
It's
speak
broken.
for other films, but like I feel like this Scrooged was one of the first to do those like deep cuts within the film where it was showing the advertisements for their other shows.
Yeah.
And that like you'll love it. Like that whole thing. Like I don't think it was a thing in movies or shows until this film. At least not that I can. I've done zero research on this, but I don't
I had
remember
zero research on this.
that
but it's
being a
weird.
thing before this film. But now you have like Family Guy and just a bunch of other things where they do like these kind of cuts. That also, what was his name? The guy with the curly hair. Weird Al.
Weird Al
UPN? No.
Yankovic?
Oh,
Okay.
UHF?
UHF.
Yep.
Which, yes.
Great movie.
Where you
Excellent.
get those like in between the story, you get these like fun little cuts of TV shows or commercials and things that kind of they help enhance the story in some way. I don't know, but yeah,
Yes.
this is a great pick. You guys, I fully endorse these picks.
And then the next two are together because I literally picked them just to piss Mayhem off. And that, of course, is Die Hard 2 and Die Hard 1. Because
It's crazy we lost Reginald. He didn't deserve
Bring him
it.
back here, Mayhem.
And apparently somebody's being salty and shady and running away. Yeah, there you go. Run away. There you just run away.
This
That's
is not
okay.
a Christmas movie.
Guess what?
Okay.
It's Die Hard. Die Hard 2. They're Christmas movies.
They're Christmas
Right here.
adjacent movies.
Rest in
Alan
peace.
Rickman.
Moment of silence for Alan Rickman. Okay.
It's still a Christmas adjacent goddamn movie.
He's about to get his present from Santa's little helper of his lump of lead. Because he was too bad for coal, he gets lead. I'm sorry.
We gotta go. Please hurry this up. Please. Please. Please.
Get together. Come to LA. Have a few laughs. Great movie.
Great movie.
Had a lot of great lines in it.
Exactly.
Great movie, not a Christmas movie.
Christmas
Anyway.
movie. Look, this is your Christmas
Jason.
explosion right here.
That's
And then the lights turn on, and you have runway lights for Christmas. It's a Christmas movie. Get over it. And this is another one that goes for Scrooge. She was
Carol
so
Kane. I love her
unhinged.
so
I
much.
love Carol Kane.
So unhinged.
When she
And
like,
beats off with the
everything she
toaster.
does, she's unhinged.
So great.
It's so good.
She
So
steals
good.
the show every time.
Yes. All right. Terrible Christmas movies. The first one isn't even a Christmas movie. It really isn't. Because this movie, like Mayhem said, came out at not Christmas time.
Yeah.
It wasn't even about Christmas. It was about the banker having a midlife crisis. It wasn't even about Christmas. Christmas just happened to be the backdrop. It's not
I
a
watched this
Christmas
movie so many times with my grandmother.
And the only reason people consider it a Christmas movie is because I forget who it was. They were like, we don't have anything to show. Put this on. And this is one of the ones where they run it for 24 hours
Yep.
for no damn reason.
Because of the licensing.
Exactly. It's free and they can do that.
Public
No.
domain. That was the word I was looking for.
There we go. Yes, it is in the public domain. No, not Christmas.
what's the name of this movie?
It's a
It's a
Wonderful Life.
Wonderful Life.
The one for life.
I never watched
Up
it.
God,
next,
I forgot about
Jack
this movie.
Frost.
I
I
did not
blocked
forget about
this
this movie, but I hate
out
it.
of my brain until I thought about this list completely. I was like, "What's another bad?" And I was like, "Wait, wasn't Michael Keaton in a bad Christmas?" Yeah, it
Jack
was.
Frost.
But I love that they gave this snowman eyebrows.
Right? You can't be expressive without eyebrows, so you know you have to have the eyebrows. But yeah, I've completely
Perfectly
blocked
shaped.
this movie out because I watched this. This also again. This is Michael Keaton when he was hot. He just did Batman. They're like, oh God, we got to get Michael Keaton in another comedic movie. This was
My
not
little
it.
sister loved this movie as a kid growing up.
I want to know how he went from Multiplicity to this.
Right?
I want to know.
He just
was
walked across the
money.
street to the next studio.
Yo, it was
There was a
money.
check. There was a check.
That's exactly. It was a check.
There's a check involved, and he was okay with it.
He
And
needed a
last
swimming pool.
At
Got it.
least. Jingle all the way.
God, I love that. Two of us,
Vindication.
two hate it, two love this movie.
As a retail worker, no.
What
no,
can I
understood.
tell you? Wait. Has everybody here worked retail?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Still
Okay.
am.
Okay. I've worked retail from since I was 16. All right. I'm 38 currently. Okay. I've worked Target, Circuit City, Victoria's Secret, blah, 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 blah. Black Friday was horrible to get up for because Thanksgiving, right? Thanksgiving, you're fat, you're full, you're hearty, but you got to wake up and you got to get there. I think it was around 3 or 4 o'clock. Well, probably like 2, 3 o'clock. So you got to go to sleep. And if you're like me, you got to clean the dishes, put the food away, clean off the table, have fun, and then whatever. This was Christmas. I don't care what anybody says. Black Friday, Christmas, nowadays, not so much because, you know, a lot of us don't want to deal with people. But this was Christmas. This was a great movie. Listen,
No.
I respect whether or not you like it or not. This was a good movie for me, but this was totally representative of Christmas. And I think it deserves
In
that
the
praise.
worst way.
Exactly.
Just because it's the worst way doesn't not make it real.
I'm with you.
No one said
What?
it wasn't realistic.
Exactly.
You're just saying
You
it's
said that.
bad.
It is. And like my wife always says, you have Thanksgiving, that day you're giving thanks, and literally 6 hours later, you're out there fighting people for electronics and toys.
Yep.
Which
Not
were
anymore,
marked
though.
up and then marked down.
Marked
So you're
down,
really
yes.
not saving anything anyway.
Not anymore. Now they start their sales like the week before Black Friday.
Well, with
Right?
the advent
Or the
of the
whole
internet, a lot of that is
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
Facts, Amanda.
yeah.
See?
Thanks, Amanda.
See? Let's see. Oh, there's that missing one. Another one for Scrooge. Like, this was my favorite character. Like, just Niagara. I'm sorry.
What's
I
doing
quote
in the
that-
background there?
I quote that constantly. Like anytime I think I'm like, it's gonna be Niagara Falls, and people just look at me like, what? Like, never mind. It's
Highly quotable film.
highly quotable. And that is my list.
I just want to say that all of these movies that they said didn't come out on Christmas, so therefore they're not a Christmas movie. Half the ones that were on our list came out in November. So therefore, as favorite Christmas movies, make up your mind.
I had a movie I was going to put in there for a Christmas movie, but I didn't think it was because it actually is a Thanksgiving movie, and it's called Dutch with Ed O'Neill. And Ethan Embry.
Love Dutch.
Absolutely love that movie, but it's a Thanksgiving movie.
I don't think it should matter when the film is released because they release
no.
leading
It's
into
literally
Christmas.
It's based on
No,
Thanksgiving.
I know. I don't mean Dutch. I mean just in general because half of these movies that we put on here were released sometime in November.
Yes, like June 19th, which you told me was Christmas Eve.
June 19th leads into December eventually.
Exactly.
And don't forget,
it's Christmas Eve, but it wasn't about Christmas.
Seasons
it wasn't about Mia, if you're watching this, can I please have a shirt that says it wasn't about Christmas? Okay. I feel like Ross when he said pivot. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we were on a break. Like it was. Listen, it doesn't matter when it comes out.
But the reason why he had to keep saying that was because he was wrong.
What? We were on a break?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's a whole other show.
No, he was no. If they were on a break, he was allowed to do that. But it's Friends. The whole thing was different. Anyway,
the thing was he felt that he should be able to do that without any repercussions because we were on a break.
What
but
is
a break is not we're done and you can see other people. This is just we're taking a break from each other right now to figure some shit out.
That wasn't communicated. So, you know what I'm saying? They were both wrong in that sense.
Well, then he can't be upset
Reggie,
that there's ramifications to his action.
Yes, he can, because if you didn't communicate it, then how would I know?
Right there, I've never watched Friends.
She just wants to argue. I was more of a Seinfeld guy. I was a Seinfeld guy more.
You know what? Well
There's
played.
nothing I love more than to see Mayhem's blood pressure go up.
Skyrocket.
Well played. I hope you bang your pinky toe tonight. All right. I hope it heals rapidly. Okay. I feel like, just to answer your question, it doesn't matter when it comes out, even though most Christmas movies comes out closer to Christmas, Thanksgiving, maybe they wait till Halloween, I think it is. As long as it's about Christmas, the theme of Christmas, love of Christmas.
Centered around Christmas, I understand.
Yeah, that's what I think it matters.
And I think that my picks all fit that bill, whether they were good or bad. They were centered around the holiday itself.
Has anybody seen Red One yet?
No, I want to know.
Actually, really good. I'm
thinking about going to see it Christmas Day.
That's actually really good. Definitely fun.
Yeah, I heard it was good, but I didn't.
Has a good cast.
As the host and the one that went last, Bergie, what did you think of my list?
I'm giving it a solid 8. I think it's a solid 8. We had a lot of good ones in there. Some of the ones I don't agree with.
I think 8 is really good. I just complimented him. That's all I said. Jesus.
I was waiting for the backhanded compliment from you, sir. That's all.
I'm sorry.
Kat,
go ahead, Mayhem.
I would score you higher, but I'm docking some points because you told me at the beginning of the show that there were no duplicates, and there were hella duplicates on the show.
I told you there was 1 or 2.
A very Bergie Christmas. We didn't include.
I want to do Rise of the Guardians with Bergie as the Easter Bunny.
Christmas songs? Oh, we could do that real quick.
I can be the Tooth Fairy. It'd be great.
I just got a new one.
But I'm also going to give you an 8 to an 8.5.
Thank you.
Well
I
done.
appreciate that. So yeah, I found a new song from Little John. It's his new Christmas song that came out 5 years ago. It's called "Oh Yeah," and from the title, you can guess who the guest appearance is in that song. Called "Oh Yeah."
Usher.
No.
Oh.
Think even bigger than Usher.
Who's bigger than Usher?
Oh yeah.
Hulk Hogan?
No.
Macho Man?
Kool-Aid Man.
Cool. Get out of here.
Anyway.
Jingle, good night.
I hear, oh yeah, I think of Macho Man.
I think I said Macho Man.
But I'm a WWE wrestling guy. That's why.
Same here. But yeah, no, Little John has a song with the Kool-Aid Man called "Oh Yeah." It's a Christmas song.
Oh.
I mean, if we're going top Christmas songs like that, what is it? Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. I absolutely love that song.
Reindeer.
The 12 Pains of Christmas. I love that one. And the one by we went and saw him, Cat. The group they did
the acapella group.
The acapella group. I can't think of it, but the
Straight No Chasers.
Straight No Chaser. They do a song on the Rains of Africa, but they make it all Christmassy and stuff like that. Those are like my favorites.
Okay.
Mine is I don't want to say it's my favorite, but there's like it's a YouTube one. I don't think it ever came out, but it was like the rap like Christmas, come check out my wish list. Have I been a good boy? That's none of your business. You know that song?
No, I don't, but I like it.
I'll say it's a white boy. I think his name's like Little Froggy. I think that's his name, Little Froggy. And he did the other one is just like
not Froggy.
Yes,
I gotta go look this guy up now.
and he's like, why James crying? Because he just got dunked on. It's not good, okay? But it's
citing that deep internet lore.
Me looking this up in the background. Never
This
mind.
is like YouTube from like
His name
15
is Froggy
years ago.
Fresh.
Same.
He
What's his
actually
name? Froggy
does.
Fresh.
Yes, he does
Froggy Fresh,
celebrity.
that's it.
He does celebrity the greeting things now, and he's getting lots of money from it.
That literally popped up as the first thing when I did it. It's gonna make me so happy now.
Froggy Fresh Christmas. Yes, that's exactly yes. That
Yep,
one.
there it is. I see it. And he's got like a.
I love it so much.
Oh, I can't wait to
And of
listen.
course,
to this
I gotta
one
add
off.
Christmas and
Yes,
Hollis to
Dominic
that
the
for
Donkey.
me.
Oh, Christmas in Hollis is amazing by Run DMC.
Abbott Elementary, I think, did they talk about they brought that up and they were like, how do these kids don't know this great Christmas song by DMC?
I want to go with Kevin Trevally. He's got Dominic the Christmas Donkey.
Yeah.
Amazing song.
Love
and
it.
if anybody has never heard of You're Italian on Christmas Eve, you need to hear that song. I'll get it. I'll cue it up in our afterwards. I'll let you guys hear it. It's freaking great. I love it.
You know what? We are going over. Let me go.
Yeah, we're definitely went over.
My
So
three
yeah,
is,
Froggy Fresh, Christmas, and then Dunked On. If you could just listen to those two songs, Virgie, and just circle back and let me know.
All right.
it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. That one I think just hits. Rocking around Christmas tree again.
Holy Night. I think that's the one for me that just gives me chills every time.
Is that the one that goes?
No. Oh Holy Night is like.
That's I think it's
Follow
guys here very.
me,
Oh, okay. Okay.
That one.
I'm over that. I would like. It's funny we talk about Christmas songs because I'm sure we've all seen the video of me doing parodies of Christmas songs for my job.
Yes.
Yes, we have. They're great.
If we will, maybe we'll share it next week. But those are my top three. Go ahead, Reg.
Okay. Yeah. So mine is the Oh Yeah by Little John and the Kool-Aid Man, Christmas in Hollis.
Fantastic song.
And see what else? I don't know, cause I have to give it to Batman Jingle Bells, Batman Smells.
You know what? I was mad at it, but I sang it in my head. You got it.
And that's why. You're welcome.
Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. The Batmobile lost its wheel. And Joker.
And good night, everybody.
Well, thank you for joining us. But before we go, as usual, what's something good that has happened for you, my co-hosts and guests this week? Mr. Mayhem, this is your bit, so you will go first.
I'm not good. Okay, well, this is what's gonna happen. A family, you guys are part of my circle, but somebody else who's part of my circle that's not here is having a baby shower this Saturday. And I'm going to see him and his wife this Saturday. I'm looking forward to it because very soon they will be bringing life into this world. I know me, I'll either be helping or there will be jokes galore. It's always a good time. I'm really happy for him and his family, his evolving family. Jordy will be there. So I don't know if y'all know, but Jordy's a troll. She's really good at the jokes.
I wonder where she gets it from.
I know, right?
Her mother. I blame everything
Definitely
on
her mom.
Definitely a mom. So I'm looking forward to that. Obviously, it's not too far from Christmas. I'm gonna be calling out this week. So good luck. Prepare to everybody else. Prepare to others. And I'm just having a good time so far. Everything is dope right now. Everything is calm.
Okay, very nice, very nice, Mr. Bergie.
Passing a 4mm stone out of.
Oh,
my
you got
body.
it out.
I'm assuming it's out because I'm not in any pain anymore. So that would be the best part of my week so far.
Yes.
Second part was I got a brand new PC at work. So I got basically the equivalent of killing an ant with a cinder block that's about 100 feet by 100 feet. I got a gaming HP Omen gaming desktop. Like, this thing is monster overkill for me to do my program for my floor plans and Excel documents and emails. But I couldn't pass it. It was a hell of a sale, and I got a dual monitor setup now with it and everything like that. Brand new desk, everything. I went a little bit more feature. It was great. That to me was the best, but not having my kidney stone anymore is wonderful. Love that.
Oh, finding new friends. Good job, Steph. Got to hear it. Cat.
Oh, this has been a tough week for me. So I guess the best part is knowing that I'm surrounded in love when it's hard.
Okay.
You know we got you.
I appreciate it.
I will send you my gift card tomorrow. I have to be mad at you for your opinions on my choices.
What am I getting a gift card for?
Shh, do you want the gift card or not?
What's the catch?
Right?
I'm gonna be mad at you for now for your opinions on my choices. Love you.
Right?
I don't know how the kids do it. They do like the weird.
They do this.
Gotta throw up gang signs.
Oh yeah, they do like that.
There's a new one though. They put it.
I start doing that. People are gonna think I'm part of the Crips or something. I'm not that.
Tired of throwing up gang signs. I want to show a love.
Right.
Thank you, Kat.
And then for it, that's gang sign. Stop that. And for
I
me,
have arthritis. Who you kidding now?
Wait, do you guys remember what was his name? Moosai Moo? Milk it. No. MTV thing.
I think we lost Reggie. Oh, there you are. You froze.
I'm back. Yeah, no, it started doing that at the end of the show. But anyway, for me, my good thing was the time that the wife got to spend with her mom, even though their relationship isn't the best. We actually got to go down to their their homestead on their acreage, and she actually got to make cheese, like straight up make cheese, which is a thing apparently.
Man.
We made cheese and we had a good time. We had some grilled cheese sandwiches, and we were supposed to go wrangle some pigs, but it got too late for that to happen. But we'll probably have to do that next time we go visit.
That's awesome.
I kind of want to do that. I kind of want to wrangle pigs.
Sweet.
Right.
And then I also want to be chased by a cow because it seems like fun when the whites do it. Sorry, it's true. I've only seen the whites do it. I'm sorry. But nonetheless, I don't want to get caught. So anyway.
No, stop. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. We have been the Four-Letter Nerd talking about our Christmas list. Please join us next week or maybe in a few weeks because it is getting close to Christmas time. The boss might tell us not to come to work, maybe. And we are going to let you know that we were here for you. Have a Merry Christmas if we don't see you. Have a wonderful New Year if we don't see you for that. And come back and join us anytime because we are the Four-Letter Nerd, a Harold Geek X Unlimited production because that's what we are.
Or something.
And we will see you next time.
Happy whatever you celebrate or don't.
Yes.
Send money.
Happy Christmas Kwanzaa or something. I think it was.
Happy holidays. Merry everything.
Merry everything. Enjoy your holidays and all that. Burn your jewelry.